what we're seeing across members and what we're seeing across the industry is that KCS can be applied as a much broader knowledge management framework than it has been applied in the past. And it really isn't about just services anymore. It's about success across the enterprise. So there are some changes that took place in the ordering of the solve loop because we want to use what we know first, then we want to improve it, then we want to capture and think about structure. So a little bit of a change to the order. Some name changes on the evolve side, but mostly the idea behind moving to knowledge center success is this idea that we want to have agility at scale and we want all of our enterprise knowledge to enable our collaboration across different organizations in the enterprise. The knowledge patterns that we have from the solve loop, those data-driven insights are the gold of KCS. And the evolve loop to me is becoming a far more important thing for people to think about. People have kind of started with the solve loop to build out the knowledge. But boy, do we have to get really good at the evolve loop to get the value out of the practice. And we know that it is driving reliable AI automation because it builds and validates content, it's demand driven, it prevents errors, it builds user trust. All of the great things that we've talked about forever around KCS helps us drive AI automation. So this idea that you don't need knowledge bases, I haven't seen anything that proves that out to me. So I think that in the end of the day, for AI to be really effective, you need to build out that knowledge base. And the evolution of KCS reflects how we start to think about that knowledge management practice in a much broader sense. There is a timeline for this. So at Summit, we released the new practices guide, but we have about a year's worth of work ahead of us to update everything else when it comes to our fundamentals training getting updated and the courses. Then we need to build out the new training and the practices workshop material, create a bridge exam. The idea is by Summit 27, all of the other material around KCS to get all of that updated. So there is a bit of a timeline here for us getting these things done. And then we're shifting. So KCS doesn't have a version number on it anymore. So it's not Knowledge Center Success version 7. It is just knowledge-centered success. The certifications are going to be how we version it. And so we're going to be releasing new certifications every 2 years with bridges to go from one certification to the next certification. But the impacts and the methodology has been evolving so rapidly that this will be a better way for us to make sure that we're staying up on the changes.